What's up, guys? Greg here. I made a rookie mistake and I forgot the wind thing for the microphone, so hopefully this is fine. I turned the audio down. I'm out here because, well, I got my hands on a new Premier DD1. Unfortunately, we have southerly winds going that way at about 15 to 30 miles an hour, so I get what I get. But I brought some other discs out to compare. This being my most recent die I did last night, acetone glue die, an old school Bonanza Wraith. This was one of my first glue dies I did about 2022. Yeah, so profile, it's a bit beat up, but it's got the dome that the DD1 has. I've got an older DD1 from the 2024 Shield run, got from the mystery boxes. And what's been in my bag for last season, a Trace, Streamline Trace. It's more flat top. I've got another plasma one here, but figured I might as well come out to the field, get some practice in, and I've got a tournament coming up this weekend at Lakeview Park in Janesville. So I gotta get warmed up, get used to these because there's some 400-foot holes, and I think this DD1 might kick out a Trace. For real. Got a nice field here. There's a sidewalk on the far end. It's 500 feet away from these trees that I'm standing at. Pretty cool. I have the f-stop set to 3.6 and shutter speed at 400 for anyone that cares. I'm mostly a forehand player, so I'll start out with the Trace, kind of aiming for where the flagpole's at. I know tailwind, it's gonna be crazy. Let's see. Nose up. Maybe 150 feet. Better. Let's do the beat up Wraith. Again, this is one of the Bonanza Run Wraiths, the shattered fan stamp. If you know, you know. Too low. Try again. And the 2024 DD1, this is one of Casey White's with the glow rim. Okay. Very similar to the Trace. Does the Premier go farther than that for my warm-up shots? Low. It keeps holding left. Yeah, that definitely went farther. I'm standing at the first DD1 I threw, and we're looking at 277. Not bad, not good, still warming up. Carried by the wind, for sure. 342. That's 75 feet longer. All right, now I'm set up, so I've got pure tailwind. And I hate the tripod that I brought, but it's all I have. A little Joby. I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, same order. Better, nose down. I like the flight of the Trace. And if the DD1 really is more understable, I can release it on more hyzer. Wind's playing with it. A little nose up. DD1. Yeah, that's cool. DD1 might actually go farther than the Trace. Well, nose up for sure, but I think that just carried farther again. For reference, I have about I have bad lighting, that's what I have. No, you crank down the f-stop and down the shutter speed. For reference, I have about a 50 to 55 mile an hour backhand, probably about 55 to 60 mile an hour forehand. I just feel more comfortable throwing forehand. I feel like they're just yanking out at weird angles whenever I'm throwing backhand. So that's why I'm mostly a forehand guy. But I've got a tournament coming up, like I said, and you'll see coverage from that later. I'll be filming my cards, 2-round day. That's pretty fun. Did the last one. All right, I'm walking up to the Wraith first. One of the traces is short. Wraith, not bad. Neutron trace, nice speed up. DD1 went a little bit further. And the Premier, again, is farther. Although I also did release it more flat so that I actually could work out. All right, let's see some more throws. Could you tell that the wind picked up? I'm trusting these kids behind me not to take my camera. All right, not that you probably want to see this, but I'll try my backhand into the headwind, which probably get the most flight out of the discs because I really don't backhand 11 speeds at all. The most I'll go up to is a 9 speed for backhand, just because I throw slower. I know my limits. I know what I can do. I mostly throw the FD and the Boca. Kind of aiming for that red car out there at the house that's in frame. And it's windy. Still working on the keep it out, punch out. Beat up Wraith. No turn. All hyzer. You gotta love wind, right? Just not without the wind cap. Still went decent. I'll try to do some audio editing as best I can to get rid of the wind noise, but I'm sorry. It was a rookie mistake on my part. And Premier. Oh, she turning. Thanks, Discmania. The trace that turned over, 250, maybe. The Wraith got to 272. Pretty good. Little did I know the Wraith actually beat the Premier. It only went 250. And the other trace is actually just up here equal, so 264. Not bad. All right, I found a little bit of blacktop here. Good enough for me. Last few forehands here, and I'll call it good. Again, we got the tree in the background, well over 400 feet. Neutron first, then plasma. Turned. A little more nose up, as you can see. Oh, almost got some birds. The Wraith. Still not bad. DD1, which I never actually bagged this one. This was just a keeper because it looks cool, but I don't like really throwing black discs, so I can't really find these, you know? But it flies nice. And the Premier. Just as much turn. It holds and rides. And I can tell that went farther. What have you done, Discmania? These are just my initial throws. And just the first day I've thrown this DD1. I'm glad I came out though and tested it out because it's gonna make the bag. Oh, now we're way too bright. I'm sorry. The Wraith and the Trace are sitting on top of each other. Got the measurement out. $250. Hey, graciously, it's giving me $275. DD1. The Premier is over here, behind everything, like I thought. Okay, that settles that. 301 feet. It went at least 15 to 25 feet farther. You know, because give or take for the accuracy of Udisc. All right, and that wraps things up. I want to thank you for watching. It's been Greg here at Lakeside Park, just practicing with my new DD1. Catch you in the next one.